day 36, and I'm actually making it. I didn't make this video on the same day that I did the meditation because I'm having really severe back problems. So bad that I spent the whole day yesterday in bed, and I had to meditate lying down, which meant that I fell asleep quite a bit. The problems with my back, they're reoccurring. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with my bones. It's my muscles going into spasm, and everybody I speak to, so the osteopath that I see, my own therapist, and of course Optimal EFT and gold standard traditional EFT, they would all point at emotional issues being the causes of physical symptoms. And this is kind of hard to accept, although logically it makes a lot of sense to me. I think my body's processing some very strong emotions, and what I suspect is going on is I'm getting in touch with some quite deep feelings of rejection and not feeling supported and not feeling accepted. And the person who's not accepting me is me. Because I think now that I'm an adult, it all comes back to me. Now, these may be childhood issues, these may be earlier issues, but as adults, we can step into a place of power and start to own what's happening to us now. Somebody might come across this video and be suffering from a serious disease and find that very challenging, and they might feel also offended by what I just said. So what I want to put around that is a caveat and say I'm talking about my own experience. I don't want to push my experience on anybody else, tell anybody else how to see things, but I'm choosing to go down the road where I'm accepting full responsibility for everything that's turning up in my life, everything that I'm creating in my life's experience, and that's kind of difficult. I mean, that's very difficult, isn't it? Because I would like for there to be some kind of mysterious, I don't know, I don't like the idea that I might have done this to myself. I'm reminded of that Radiohead song, you do it to yourself and that's what really hurts. I know Tom York talked about his emotional life and his struggles with depression. And although, I'm rarely ever, I've never sunk back into depression the way that I used to have it when I was in my sort of late teens to early 30s. Oh, that's a long time. Actually, do you know what? This came on when I was with a really old friend, somebody who I played music with, somebody who I was in school with, and we were talking about what was going for us when we were together making music, and we realized we were both depressed for a very long time, and we were laughing as well because it was normal in our circle of friends. It was just normal. One of our band members was having severe mental health challenges, but for us that was just him. That's just the way he is, just normal. So we know a lot. We're older and we're wiser, and I'm going to choose to see this as some stuff that needs to come into my attention, that needs to be loved. And so this is a big challenge for me, and I didn't do the 2 hours meditation. I managed one. I wasn't conscious for a lot of it. This is actually really tough right now. I'll be meditating today, bringing what I can back to love, and let's see where we get to. All right, cheers.